Okay, so what you see is an order establishing the parent-child relationship. Okay. Now, as far as like the video, I can't really show you the court orders too much because I mean they're obviously a thick stack of papers, whatever, you know. Problem is, you know, I was placed as a danger that could, well, the name was place of a danger that could cause serious bodily harm to the mother and child. So apparently the mom was supposed to give me copies of insurance papers and all that stuff, and it's a nice little stack of papers here. But the problem with child support is they don't enforce these things. So hopefully these papers are going to be good enough to start a fire. This is a court order here in El Paso, Texas, and these people or persons need to know that I'm no longer playing their game. I've tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, talk to the city prosecutor, trying to figure out how come they enforce payments and they don't enforce visitation. And of course, you know, there's no money in it for them if they enforce visitation, because if they put someone in jail, guess what? They're just going to go to the system and they're just going to say, hey, I don't want to participate with you anymore, and that's how they lose money. So no, they're not going to enforce visitation. Now supposedly it's like $500 if you fail or whatever, but you know, Texas, the state really doesn't give a shit about people. They really don't. If it's a fictional entity, no different than Easter Bunny, Satan Claus, Tooth Fairy, the Boogeyman, they're really not going to care about you. So why should you even consider what a fictional entity thinks about you? It's fake. It's all fraud. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically see how good these court orders are. And after all, they didn't enforce them. And for them to slander my name, we've got a guy that was running for Congress, still is, I think, or maybe he did, I don't know. But he says that, make sure you see it, there's the court order there, okay? But he basically just said, you know, you have a really good case against these people. You see, they told me that I could have visitation after my daughter turns 3 and can speak. Well, guess what happened? She turned 3. Eventually, she was able to learn to speak. I was denied visitations. Oh, but she could have a pervert watching over my daughter. Of course. Little cokehead, too, on top of that. But the problem is, this system doesn't protect anyone. It's against men, a good man. And so, this is war. In order for you to be able to fight, you've got to do it righteously. Okay? You can't do stupid things. This paperwork, it never meant anything to them. So because she breached the contract, and this child listed on here can only exist on this piece of paper. That's my property. So I'm basically letting you guys know this because I'm so fed up with these secret societies getting away with so much shit. And we're going to put it to a stop. I'm doing everything on my part. Y'all need to stand up and start doing yours. Do your research. Learn who you are as God intended you as to be a man or a woman. And start learning how to stand your ground against this fraudulent system. Thanks, guys.